Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are hitting a glutes and hammies sesh, and I figured it would be a great idea to just bring you guys along and make it like an entire gym vlog video. It's actually quite late already. It's 10:40. I'm used to going a little bit earlier to the gym, like straight after breakfast. Recently I like to eat breakfast early and then let it digest a little bit, do some work, then eat something small and go to the gym around lunchtime. It's like the only time my gym is just calm. Even in the morning, it used to be like a very peaceful and calm, but now even in the mornings, a lot of elderly people are going to the gym and it's stuffed. It's even crowded in the morning. So now the only time that is the most calm is literally around lunchtime, 11, 12 a.m. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to get ready. We're gonna pick a cute outfit because cute gym fit is better gym sesh. I'll pick a cute fit. I am feeling leggings. The weather has been shit lately. It has been raining every day and I absolutely hate rain. Like, when it's raining outside, I just don't want to be outside. I don't want to get wet. I just feel dirty in the rain. I don't like it. So we're gonna go with leggings. I want to be covered up. Maybe a cute ass jacket or a cute baby tee. We'll see. Before we go, I have to drop off a lot of packages, like some return packages, some packages I sold on Vinted, some old stuff that I sold. We have to sort that out as well. And I'm gonna get you guys with me today. For breakfast, I had this super delicious warm protein oats with a lot of cinnamon, some banana, some raspberries. It was so good and creamy. And it was quite filling because I am really not hungry at the moment, but I do feel like I'm gonna get something small just before I go. I think maybe some rice cakes, we'll see. I also washed my hair this morning. It was so greasy. Like, I'm that person, I don't want to go to the gym dirty. I am that person that literally, if it's needed, I will shower, wash my hair in the morning, and then afterwards go to the gym. And then in the evening, just wash myself again. I'm that person. I just don't like being at the gym all dirty before I even go to the gym. Then I know it's not going to hit. I'm going to feel insecure. I'm going to feel like I'm marinating even more in my dirtiness, and I always feel like people can see that. I hope it's not going to get greasy immediately. So glutes and hamstrings, usually that's the gym day I love the most. Glutes and quads is, I don't know. I just don't really like quads, but I do want quads though, but I just don't like training them. Whereas glutes and hamstrings, it's just more chill, in my opinion. But we still go heavy though. Doesn't mean we're chilling. Right, so these are leggings. This and all the things in the back, those are all shorts. Fuck, it's going to slide down. And your girl has a problem. I know, I do have a problem. These are all leggings too. These are all summer stuff, except for some items. These are all from Aurora, the brand that I support, the brand that I live for at the moment. I do also have quite some leggings from them, but yeah, so I just want to choose a legging. I do have a lot of winter colors. I usually lose a lot of time by just choosing the right gym fit, and I just want the colors to match, you know, it's like this whole thing for me. The gym girlies, the real gym girlies are gonna get this feeling. You know what I'm talking about. A gym fit is not just, oh, let's just pick some black boring ass leggings and some boring t-shirt. No, it has to be cute. There are some days that I just want to be low-key and then I'm just going in an oversized t-shirt, but it does not happen that often though. Maybe when winter comes around, I do want to cover up more, but right now I still just feel very put together in just leggings with like a tight jacket or a tight baby tee. That's just what I feel most comfortable in at the moment. So we're not gonna go with a boring ass big t-shirt. No. That's not what I'm gonna do. All right, so decisions are being made here. On my socials, I have shared these beautiful zip-ups. These are from the brand Aurora. They fit absolutely gorgeous. Did do a review on them. They do have the matching leggings as well. I think I'm gonna go with this purple. So the gym fit has been made. This is the Alphalete legging, and I'm gonna pair it with this Gymshark bra. The back is so cute. This is a front, really cute gym bra, highly recommend. Fits great. And I'm going to pair this with this cute jacket. I just love when your gym wear is freshly washed, but then you have to make it all dirty and sweaty again. Anyway, so I thought this would be so cute. It's like not all black, it's more like of a marl black, you see. This is the Vital Seamless collection. Yep. Look how snatched up we are. Love it. This is giving me a little Halloween vibe. We're all done. And I'm gonna get my gym bag and we're gonna get going. I am, however, gonna eat some rice cakes before I go. If you had the right carbs right before your workout, you're gonna see a massive difference. It can feel like your glutes or muscles are like more plump. That's why I never work out on an empty stomach. That's an absolutely no-go for me. Like, girl, what you doing? You're gonna destroy your muscle, your glutes, your legs, whatever you're training. Going to destroy that shit without any fuel. It's like driving with a car that has no fuel in it. Like, what are you doing? Okay, hello, do you see all these packages? Yeah, I have to return things. Some things are from Vinted. I think I'm gonna do that after my workout. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm also gonna get my creatine. I'm gonna be honest, I am slacking on it. I am only taking it when I go to the gym. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I used to be really consistent with creatine some years ago, and especially when I got started in the gym, I think I was consistent with it for 3 whole years, and since like a year and a half, I've been a little bit slacking on it. I used to do creatine with some tiny pills, and that worked for me until it didn't. One day I just couldn't swallow any pills anymore. I just got this feeling of like suffocating and the pill ending up in my fucking lungs. And one day I just got this scary feeling about swallowing pills, so then I just transferred over to this powder. Most people take it in powders though. I don't take it every day. I do think it enhances your shape and the muscles, but I don't think it's that necessary anymore. It's kind of a controversial topic. Mentally, I feel like my muscles are getting bigger when I drink it during working out. Does that make sense? No, but nothing wrong with being a little bit delusional. So for my pre-workout snack, I'm just gonna do 2 rice cakes. I do have some leftover banana from this morning. It's just better to eat something than nothing. I'm gonna put some honey on it. Some salt. Voila! That's it. Yum. If I look outside, the weather just makes me feel miserable. I don't know, the weather really affects my feelings. I'm not gonna lie, this looks boring, but it tastes 8.5 out of 10. I really like the combination of the salt with the honey. Alright y'all, I'm gonna walk you through my entire glutes and hamstrings workout, currently setting up the Smith machine to start doing hip thrusts. It is really important to start your workout with the biggest exercises, with your compound movements, that's what we call it. That means that you start with exercises that require the most amount of energy from different muscle groups all at once. Can be hip thrusts, can also be squats or Romanian deadlifts. But in my case, I always start my glute workout with hip thrusts. It's just my holy grail. I really feel like I get my glutes pumped up after I do hip thrusts, and then they feel all nice and warmed up throughout the rest of my workout. As you saw, I use a little step up. It's to make sure I can fully lock out at the top. You will see that in a minute. I'm also using a barbell pad. It's really important to have a great one. I had a barbell pad from Gymshark a really long time, but it was really not comfortable at all. So I bought another one from Define this time, and I am super satisfied about it. It doesn't hurt my hips at all, and it really makes sure that I can lift heavier, so that's amazing. So really recommend investing in a really good barbell pad. So make sure the bench is right below your shoulder blades, not too low on your spine, but also not too high. You want to make sure that the barbell is below your hips a little bit. So we go up explosively in 1 count and make sure that you hold at the top for 1 second. What a lot of people forget doing is to focus on tempos. This is a building block of muscle hypertrophy. Rule of thumb is 3 to 4 counts going down and going up in 1 count explosively. Like here, so up, 1, 2, 3, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, up, hold. You see, it's really important to focus on it, especially for muscle hypertrophy. If you feel like you can't focus on these tempos because of the weight, if the weight is too heavy, you will feel like the tempos will suck. So go down on weight, really focus on that form and those tempos, and I will promise you, muscle growth will come way much easier. Trust me, I've been there, just swinging the weights up and down. I mean, it can work if you're a beginner, but you will realize sooner or later that it won't benefit you by just swinging everything up and down. We are setting up the Smith machine for our second exercise, which is going to be Bulgarian split squats. Okay, this is quite heavy, especially if you're a beginner. I do love the Smith machine a lot for this reason. So if you've never done a Bulgarian split squat, it's really smart to start doing it on the Smith machine because you have all the stability, you can readjust if needed. For this setup, I place the bench around 2 steps away from the barbell. Don't load it up too heavy at first. Try everything out without any weight and then add up as you go. I used to do my Bulgarian split squats with dumbbells, but recently I switched over to the barbell because I just wanted to focus more on adding more weight without losing stability, and it has been great so far. Alright, so place your working leg slightly in front of the barbell, so not straight under it, but a little bit in front so that you have more range of motion. Then your back leg is just there to support you. You don't have to push up with your back leg. It's just laying on the bench. All the work is done on your front leg. Lean slightly forward with your torso so that you have a deeper stretch in your glute. Also here you want to focus on the tempos I talked about. So up in 1 sec, 1, 2, 3, up. This will really help you make more mind to muscle connection as well. So I'm doing 8 to 10 reps here, especially for muscle hypertrophy. I recommend aiming for 8 to 10 reps. If you want to do 10 to 12, you're more focusing on muscle endurance and fat loss. It is really important to take your rest in between. Don't underestimate this. It is scientifically proven to be very beneficial if you take rest times up to 2 minutes even, so that you are fully restored to start your next set. Alright, our third exercise is going to be RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, also on the Smith machine. I don't know why, but I've been just obsessed with the Smith machine lately. To remind you, you can also use dumbbells, but especially if you are a beginner, I would recommend doing this on the Smith machine just like me. I'm gonna be honest, it took me a while to get RDLs right. A lot of people feel RDLs in their lower back, but with the right tweaks and tips, you will be able to focus more on your glutes and feel it way more in your glutes and hamstrings. Main things you want to focus on is really hinging back at your hips. Imagine closing a door or someone pulling your hips backwards. Then also bend through your knees slightly, not too much so that you're doing a squat, but just a slight bend. Also keep the barbell really close to your legs, as if you're shaving your legs up and down. Core raised. Don't arch your back at all. Just hold it straight and tight. If you feel like you can't go down any further, stop at that point and just go back up. If you go way too much down, you will feel it in your lower back, so just right below the knees will do. Also keep in mind the tempos again, and I promise you, on the Smith machine, it's so much easier to focus on your form. You will get it right. It's really hard to mess it up when you are on the Smith machine. Alright, we are slowly transferring to our accessory movements, which means higher reps. Usually do 10 to 12 reps on these. Hip abduction is absolutely one of my faves. A lot of people underestimate this machine, or this machine just gets hate for no reason, in my opinion. Also here, hold it 1 second when you're out and go back in very slowly and push back out and hold it for 1 second. We are really focusing on the glute medius and minimus here. Those are the smallest muscles on the side of your glutes. And personally, I think I really grew my hips and the appearance of a little wider hips because of this machine. So I think it's really important to focus on the smaller muscle groups as well in your butt, because it can make a big difference in how the shape looks. Alright, I said that we were training hamstrings, so hamstring curl is an absolute must in your hamstrings and glutes day, as you're doing now. So just set up the machine on the right stance for you. It can be a little difficult to find the right adjustments, but just play with it. So really try to push your hips into the pad and you curl up. Try to put all the pressure into the barbell pad and don't come off of it. So your hips need to be sticked into it. Having strong hamstrings is also really beneficial for all your other lifts. So your glutes will be able to lift more because the hamstrings are stronger. Definitely don't skip hamstrings or quads because they all contribute to a better balanced physique and just a better functioning body, I promise. Alright, this is our last exercise of this workout. This is another isolation exercise, which means that we are doing higher reps and really isolating our muscle. Also, again, the smaller muscle groups on the side of our glutes are targeted here. Cable kickbacks can have a lot of different variations and it can be confusing. I really am aware of that. But for me, I feel like this is the variation that works best. So I'm really holding onto the pole and I'm leaning backwards a lot. I know it's not really visible here, but I am leaning backwards a lot. If I wouldn't hold myself, I would just fall backwards. That's how you want to feel. We are going in a diagonal path. So I don't go straight back. I go diagonally. I can do another video on that if you want to see more details. As I said, I am aiming for 10 to 12 reps here. Also gonna do the other side, so that's an angle that's also nice for you to see. I step over the cable. Did you see that? So we are going diagonally. Also, mind your tempos. We're going up, hold, and down. It is really important to hold on the top part where you are contracting the muscle the most. So in this case, it's up. This is a tiny detail a lot of people miss. That's when you are just going through the motion without pure intensity. So really make sure every rep is with intensity and not just swinging, like I said earlier. If you feel this in your lower back, it means that you are putting way too much pressure on your standing leg. In that case, try to shift your weight backwards and really lean back. Okay, that was a hell of a workout, but we are not done yet. Cooling down is as important as warming up. Stretching after your workout can make sure that you recover way more quickly and efficiently. So if you would just walk out of the gym straight after heavy lifting, I swear to God, you will feel way much more sore. So I am doing some static stretches here. We stretch out all the muscle groups that we trained. So in this case, that's our hamstrings and our glutes. I'm not sure if I filmed the entire cool down, but these are some clips that I did film. So what a lot of people forget to stretch out are their hip flexors. I push my hips forward like this, and then you will probably feel a deep stretch in the front part of your quad. It's called the quadratus lumborum. It's a muscle that is connected to your lumbar spine. It's often a muscle that's really tight with a lot of people, and it can cause some lower back pain, and especially with heavy lifts like this, it can be a muscle that will be overworked if not done properly. We're stretching out our glutes because we really demolished them. Please don't neglect stretching out your glutes because that's a mistake I made. I really overlooked it and now they are tight. So especially the internal rotation, I am struggling with stretching. It's just so tight and painful. So yeah, I really recommend taking your time for this. It's really beneficial for all your other workouts and just your life movement in general. So our adductors are being stretched again with our hamstrings. Yeah, that was it actually. All right, y'all, we are all done. That was such a good sesh. Oh my god, don't mind my hair. I feel like reborn. And you know what? You see that? I see sunlight. Good sesh, sunlight. Now the only thing that's missing is a great lunge to fuel up these muscles that we tore down. Because your girl went heavy this time. I am fully back on track on the weights I was last year. Because I don't know if I mentioned that in my previous video, but last summer I was really slacking on the weights. Just because I was in a headspace of like re-evaluating my form on all my exercises, so I backed up on the weight and I really focused on form. But I'm so done with that. I just want to go heavy again because I really saw that my gains were like a little deflated. So that's not what we're doing anymore. We're going for the gains. It's winter arc, baby. I didn't even take off my jacket. I mean, I was sweating, but not in a way that like it was annoying me. I'm starting to get hungry. What time is it? It is, oh my god, it's 1:30. I forgot I have to deliver all those packages. Ooh, I'm really not feeling like doing that. But I have to do that first, otherwise I'm gonna procrastinate it and it ends up in my car for the entire week. So we have to drop these off right now. I'm wearing these leggings. I don't want them in public. Oh, but I do have something to cover up, I think. Anyway, I really hope I will be able to do a voiceover. I ordered some mics just to do some mic'd up workouts, but I just didn't like the quality. The audio quality was so bad, and I think that was the case because I just bought really cheap ones. So, guess what's in my car? The mics. I'm gonna return them and I'm just gonna research a bit about what mics are like good quality for content creation. So if you have any recommendations for good little mics, hit me up. What's that? Okay. Anyway, I see that my camera is like almost dying. I charged it the entire night. What do you mean? So I'm going to deliver the packages right now and then I'll get you guys for my post-workout meal because that's still part of the workout in my opinion. Like my entire gym part of the day is done when I have my post-workout meal. Then I call my gym part of the day officially over. What do you think about that? Am I weird? I don't know. So we are back and I am starving. Quickly put on some joggers and my babies. Let me tell you, my glutes are destroyed. Also my hair. You see this? Yeah, whatever. At least I didn't work out with very greasy and dirty hair. So I'm going to make myself some bagels. I was thinking with cheese and eggs. We will see what will come out of it. So here we have our cheese bagels with 2 eggs. I think I cooked them perfectly. They're still like, you see that? You see that? That bagel really filled me up. I also had some chocolate milk on the side. I just love chocolate milk. Plus, there's also quite some protein in chocolate milk. So yeah, I'm gonna end this workout video here. I hope you all have a great day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!